Hello, welcome back to Hangar 51. What's going on tonight, guys? How you doing? Ethan, what's up? How you doing, man? Hang on a second, guys. I'm just kind of having a little fun here. That's good enough. All right. Let me get back to the Zoom here. I made in the Hangar 9 Valiant on Tuesday. Great flying airplane and the first Balsa Electric I have ever flown. Oh, no kidding. Great, man. What did you think? Did it feel any different than a foamy to you? I mean, was it like this, you know, earth-shaking difference, or just flew good? What's up, Tim? You're just in time for us to kill Kenny. The bastards. Where is Kenny? He's laying here somewhere. There he is. I guess we could set him up here on top of, next to Pilot Kenny. Yeah. It felt more precise than foam. Okay. All right. Yeah, Paul, I saw you called. I loved your message. Oh my God, you're pregnant? You miss me? I love you too. Oh my God. RC Plane, what's up? Nice music, thank you. Yeah, I gotta go. We're gonna do a lot tonight. We got a lot on the agenda tonight, guys. Got tons and tons of stuff to do. So I've got the soft music from Michael writes it when he gets here so that he can sleep, because he likes to sleep in my show. I'm the father. All right, cool. Always wanted a kid. Wild Bill, what's up? How you doing, man? The Ultra Stick. Okay. All right. So yeah, got a big show tonight, guys. We got tons we're gonna do tonight. So I'm going to leave you guys with the beautiful music. I'm only going to be gone a minute. I got to go mix up some glue because we're going to watch some glue to dry tonight while we're listening to this beautiful music. And I'll probably get demonetized for the music because it's I don't have permission to use it, but whatever. Thank you, RC Planes. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Appreciate you thinking of me there. Thanks. Appreciate that a lot. It helps. It really helps. I'm doing good, Bill. But working my butt off, trying to get the trailer ready, get planes ready, getting ready to go to, I got so much still to do. Running out of time, but the trailer's done except for two things. I just got to put a piece of weather strip on at the bottom. I already have the weather strip, just got to tape it on. And I ordered a cabinet a little over the stove. It's 11 inches tall, 25 inches long, and 12 inches deep. And I just want that hanging. I'm not sure where I'm going to hang it yet. I might just hang it on the door. But I need something to just carry my little stuff. Like I've got those little bins full of screws. I want to be able to bring those, but I'm tired of them just laying on the floor in the trailer. I want to put them someplace. So I'm going to put all my glue and my screw things, probably my electric drills and anything that, I don't want it all laying on the floor of the trailer. So I'm going to put it in that bin, that little cabinet. So I ordered that. It was only 26 bucks. It should be here. I'm not sure when it was supposed to be here no later than Tuesday. I hope that's still true. I wanted to leave Tuesday, and I might still, but it'll probably be Tuesday after that delivery gets here. It's going to take me 5 minutes to screw it to the wall, so that's not a big deal. But and then throw shit in it. But everything else will be done by then. I got the bed all done. We'll talk about that in a minute. And everything else is pretty good. I'm just working on airplanes now. You'll hit the like twice. Thanks, Paul. Man, you're all right. I don't care. I don't care what Spencer says about you. You're all right. All right, so just give me. It'll be less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna run in and get some glue, so I can come out and we're gonna Gorilla Glue the other one of these, just because I want to do it, and not before. I'm not gonna do anything with it other than we'll glue it and watch the glue dry while we're listening to some jazz and falling asleep. When Wrightsa gets here, we're all gonna take a siesta. Alberto, what's up? A ninth like the great channel. Hello to everyone. Hoping you're all doing well this October the 12th. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yep, doing all right. So we'll get back. Hey, Wrightsa, you're here. I got the music up. I'm going to change over just for you. So let me just turn the music up a click here, and we're going to switch over to this view just for you. And there you are. So enjoy. I'll be right back. Go ahead and go to sleep, Michael. I did this just for you. You're all set. All right. Be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Okay. So let's get back to this. And we'll turn it down a little bit. All right. So I'm going to start with the glue because while I'm doing other stuff, we'll watch the glue dry. It'll just be sitting here off to the side. So let me sit here and stir up some stuff. Carnival cruise started at $349. Never been on one, but this is affordable. Yep, I had a great time. I've only been on one. It was a Carnival. It was 5 days, 4 nights. Went to Cozumel. Really had a great time. Lot of, you know, between all the food and when we got to Cozumel, we did a motorcycle tour of the, you get to pick an activity on the island. There's a bunch of different stuff. You can swim with dolphins. You can, I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff. But we took the motorcycle tour. So they provide you with a motorcycle. It's a Harley Davidson. It was a Sportster. And we rode around the island. Stopped at a self-contained restaurant on the beach. They had a wind generator and solar panels on the roof. No power provided other than what they get from their own. The grill was propane, and yeah, Kenny at the Mountain Retreat. How you doing, Mike? And yeah, we had a great time. So yeah, book it. You go for it. You'll have a good time. I really enjoyed it. We haven't gone on another one. Just don't have time, but when we get some time, we'll go. I'd like to do it again. And I thought the 5 days, 4 nights was perfect. I didn't want to be on the boat any longer than that. Not that I wasn't, having a great time, but yeah, I missed my airplanes and life. So I wanted to get back. So maybe I'd do it again longer. Maybe, I don't know. But I thought that was perfect for get my feet wet and cruising. So yeah, we had a good time. It was the food on the boat was great. We really didn't venture off the. We stuck with just what neither one of us drank, so we didn't have any bar tab. We stuck with the standard stuff that was available. We didn't stray off the included meal stuff. So, and there's certain things that are open 24 hours for food. Not everything is open, but there are certain things that are open. So if you're hungry in the middle of the night, you can call room service and they'll bring it to you. or you can go downstairs and go to the couple of venues that are still open all night and get something there if you're not a picky eater. But yeah, the food was good. The company was good. Yeah, we had a good time. I was very happy with it. Never been on a cruise before, so yeah, Alberto. If you know, I wouldn't even hesitate, man. Do it. You'll have a good time. It's something different. You know, if you've never done it, and you said you haven't, it's just something different that you haven't experienced before. So I would definitely make yourself available to it. Okay, so this is already kicking off. So let me get something to pour the excess water into. I think there's a cup right here we'll pour the water into. Like that. Okay, and then we're going to pour this into here. And as usual, I made way too much glue. So this is going to really fill up. But that's okay. For you guys that haven't seen this before, it's going to be quite interesting, I'll tell you right now. You're going to enjoy this. So look at what's in the bottom of this. Here, I can't switch cameras right now. You see that little bit of glue in the bottom there? Oh, I got to go up there. Okay. There's just a little bit of glue in the bottom. So I'm going to spread it around to the walls, and then we're going to watch it grow. And you're going to be amazed. All right, good enough. Set that back in there for a minute. Let me do this. Okay, so if you look in there, there's just a coating on the walls, on the bottom, front and back. Okay, and then we're going to set it right here. Maybe I'm going to change the camera back, don't worry. So let me change the camera back, and we'll set it right here. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there, and I'll pick it up from periodically and show you what's going on. It's gonna balloon all the way out of the. You're not going to believe how much that's going to expand. All right, so let me stop this for a minute because I got so much to show you guys. So all right, so we're watching some glue dry. Got that going. We got Michael Wright's music. RC Planes epoxy is fine, but put hinges in it. Not only glue. I missed what we're talking about. Kenny, is it okay to use 5-minute epoxy to glue the rudder of the Flght Extra 300? It's the only part that required gluing in the assembly. Yeah, I use, take yourself a little Vaseline on a toothpick and put it on the, I'm assuming these are the Dubro style hinges that have the steel pin through the middle, or is it just a flexible hinge? What kind of hinge is it? I'm not familiar with that particular airplane, so I'm not sure what they're using. So just give me a heads up there on what hinge you're using. Okay, so it's already, hang on, let me go back. So we're already that far up into the, it's expanded that much already. Okay. All right, back to the chat here. Paul McNeil, what's up? Ken Bird, good to see you. Tim, what's up, Tim? How you doing, man? Who else is here? I'm sure I missed a few people. Let me look here real quick while I was going to get my glue. Mike, how you doing? I already said hi, but hi again. Why not? What the hell? You know, Alberto. And I think I've got everybody so far. Well, everybody that's talking. There's 17 people in here. Now there's 19 people with 17 likes. Guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I kind of need to know what kind of hinge it is, because if it's one of those flex hinges, then probably you want to use the CA, because that's what those flex hinges are made for. Because when the CA gets into it, it doesn't, you know, I don't know what would happen if you're using a flex hinge with epoxy. That it might not work so well. I'm not sure. So that's why I want to know what kind of hinge it is. It's like a plastic hinge. It folds in half and some moving part in the middle of it. Best I can explain. Does it have a steel nail or pin through it? Does it have a, you know, like there's, you know, an ear on this side, ear on this side, ear on this side, ear on this side, and they go like this, and then there's a pin down through the middle. EQ, what's up? How you doing, man? Can't stay long. Have to go to a play my daughter is in. Oh, cool, good for you, Tim. All right, so here's where we are with this. Look, let me change this again real quick. This is expanding really fast, guys. Okay, so now we're all the way up here. All right, so it's just climbing out of there. So, all right, let me go back. Check 6, what's up? How you doing, man? David, what's up? How you doing, man? So, anyway. Okay, so some more fun stuff. All right, so here I bought these before. You've been using these for 10 years, and I'm going to put a link. You'll have to come back to the video, and the links for all this stuff will be in the link in the thing. So this is a battery battery tester, guys. Well, let me switch back here. I like this particular brand. They're only like $10. Okay, it's got all the ports there for 6, 2 through 6. You plug a battery in. It tells you what the voltages are per cell, all that. It doesn't do percentages. It just gives you voltages per cell. But it will discharge your battery, and it will balance your battery. If you've got a battery out of balance, it doesn't even matter if it's out of balance below storage charge. You can hit this balance button, and what it's going to do is it's going to take voltage from the strong cells and move it into the weak cell, and it's going to keep moving that around until all the cells are even. No matter what voltage they are, it's going to even the cells. And then you can also set it for discharge. Now, I don't recommend you use this on a fully charged battery, okay? But if you've flown the battery you know, and it's at 389 or 390, and you want to discharge it, then hook this on, hit discharge, and it'll discharge it down to 3.8. But I wouldn't hook a full battery on it because they get high. One of these did stop working, and I think it's because I tried to discharge a whole battery. What brand is it? I don't know. It's this. It doesn't really have a. Oh, here. I'll show you the box. Okay, so there's a brand name there on the box. I can't really read what that says, but maybe you guys can figure that out. 6 cells, is that what that is? Yeah, I think it says 6 cells. That's the brand name. And then this is what the box looks like. 3-in-1 battery balancer LCD display. Okay? Been buying these for years. I have a total of 6 of them now, I think. Of course it's Chinese. Everything comes from China. They just work really well. You put it's an LCD display, so you plug a battery into it. It tells you what the voltages are. I'll show you. I got a battery right here. I got them on eBay. They're like, if you buy them, I bought 4. I think they were, I forget how much they were, but 10 or 11 bucks, I think. Hang on. Uh-oh. Well, I got a bad one. Unless this plug's just dirty. Let me... This battery might be completely dead. Let's try a different battery. Let's try this one. Okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but... So 3713, I don't know, let me read it here. 371, 373, 372. Okay? And it gives the total voltage at the bottom. And then if I hit balance, it'll start showing you how it's taking voltage from one cell and moving it to the next. So if you look now, you can see the 2 high cells got the little lights flashing on them, which means it's discharging those, and it's recharging the top one, which was the lowest cell. So it's taking voltage for those 2 and moving it to the top one. So these things work really good, guys. I've had them for years. I just bought 4 more because I really like them. And if you've got a battery pack that's out of balance, you just plug that into it. Set it. It's a pocket fisherman, you know, or the you know. So you set it and you forget it. You know, you just plug a battery in, hit balance, and then walk away. It'll take care of it. You know, a couple hours later you come back, it's probably finished. And yeah, but you like pushing buttons. Well, you can stand there and keep pushing the button if you want, Randy. It'll still do it. So I really like those, and like I said, I'll put my eBay link in the description below at the end. So if you guys come back tomorrow when it you know, just come back to this video. It'll be on my channel, and everything we're going to talk about tonight is going to be in that link. I got a bunch of stuff. I talk about tonight. So that's just the first one. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the glue, because now you're going to see where it is. Now it's completely up to the top here now. All right. Expanding like crazy. And it's going to keep going. So we'll just let that keep going. All right. And yeah, guys, you know, it's just you know, everything comes out of China. And you know, our government wants it that way. You know, this is how we, you know, we have fair trade. You know, we have to buy their products, and then they sell us oil or whatever. You know, it's just all about, you know. That's why we went to war in World War II, is over, you know, commerce. You know, we wouldn't sign a contract with them to buy their stuff, so they went to war with us. That's pretty much. I mean, it's more involved than just that, but okay. So RC plane, if it's just a plastic hinge that folds, then yeah, use epoxy. Just don't get the epoxy in the fold. You know, don't over epoxy it. Just, you know, scuff it up with some sandpaper, the hinge, you know, before you slide it in. You know, put some epoxy on the end of it. Let it, you know, you slide it in and out a couple times. And then when you set it and forget it, just make sure you don't get any epoxy in the fold area, and you'll be fine. That'll work good. I use epoxy for that all the time. I don't like CA, especially for hinges. I don't like CA unless it's a CA hinge. And I don't generally use those, but sometimes. Fred! What's up? Joe Habib, what's going on? How you doing, man? Everybody's piling in tonight. So yeah, so that's the battery charger, or not charger, but discharger balancer checker, and it works really good, and they're cheap. Like I said, I've been using them for years, and I've had 2 of them, and I just bought 4 more. They're just convenient to have laying around. If you need to check a battery, there's usually one close by. You know, just grab it. Yeah, Philip, you're right. This is there are several companies that sell these under a different name, and they're a lot more money, but it's the exact same one. And one of them's blue, like an aqua blue color, but it's identical. There's a lot of companies that sell this unit and put their own name on it and charge you a lot more for it. And it's the same damn unit. Now this is definitely made better than the last ones I've got, because this is much heavier, much heavier. So they've really upped the insides of this. Probably the heat sink. It's probably a much better heat sink in this now, because this is much heavier than the old ones. Much heavier. I mean, like noticeably heavier. So, but yeah, I've been using these for years, and I really like them. So I'll put the link in the bottom. Okay, so the next one I want to talk about. Let's look at our glue again here. Yeah, let me. It's all the way up to the top of the seam now. And it's probably going to keep going. It really doesn't need to go any higher than that, but it probably will. And then what I had to do last time is I had to take a knife and shave off that big mound in the middle, because it wouldn't go back on the airplane. The airplane's got a belly right there that had to fit into. And so I had to shave that off to get back on the airplane. But so that's how much it's grown so far. It'll probably grow some more. Okay, next I found some pilots, guys, I really like, and it's from a company called DreamWorks. And again, I'll put that description, the link in the description at the bottom. But this is one of the guys right here, and the detail on him is pretty damn good. The oxygen mask comes off. It's got a little clip on the side of the helmet, and you can pull the you can pull the oxygen masks off, and the goggles come down as if you want to put the eye protection down. And I've got 3 different color schemes on the helmet. This one's got this green stripe with stars, and then I've got one with red and black checkerboard. Okay, another. And I bought all. They come in different color. You can get blue or, but I bought all the green ones. I wanted them all to match, And green flight suits are pretty common. And then this other one's got lightning bolts on the helmet. And but just a really, really nice pilot. The company's called DreamWorks.com. You can go there, check them out. They're $25, guys, for a pretty the helmet comes off if you want to take the helmet off. He's a pretty detailed pilot. Pretty good looking guy. And the head turns. You can position the head. So if you want to put a servo in there and make his head turn, you can do that. And then the helmet's got a strap on it. You just put the strap around his neck there. Now, I probably will add a little touch of glue to this guy to make sure that if I want the oxygen mask to stay on, then I'm going to put a little glue on it to make sure it stays on. Not permanent glue, just some contact cement. So I can always change my mind and pull it back off. But I think, if I don't do something, I'm afraid that, his goggles will fall off or the mask will fall off or something, and it won't be what I want. So I'm going to make sure how I configure them is how I want them before I finish attaching them into the plane. But I think these are good-looking pilots. They're the flight suit almost looks like fabric. Well, it does look like fabric, but it's not. But it looks like it. It's got a nice look to it. The painting on the helmet, on the whole guy, is very good. Whoever painted this was an excellent painter. They took their time. They stayed between the lines. It's just a really well done helmet. I think it's one of the best looking. Now I know there's that they don't. This guy doesn't make full body pilots. He only does busts. That other company, the Real Pilots or something, I forget the name of that one, that does the full body ones, and then he tells you if you want a bust, you just cut them in half, kind of thing. They're a lot more expensive. They're nice pilots also. They look really good, but I think this for $25 was a very nice looking. A really good looking pilot. Way better than the $5 one you get that looks ridiculous most of the time. So I really like this guy. I think he looks good. So DreamWorks, guys, they come packaged like this, and it says DreamWorks behind it. I bought 4 of them. I got 2 airplanes. I want to put a Rio and a pilot in it. So I bought 4 of them, and they look pretty cool. I like them. So very happy with that. I ordered them. They came in record time. It was like 2 days they were here. I can't remember. I don't think the shipping was free, but it was very reasonable. Randy, I'm not even going to waste my time clicking on that link. Sorry. I'm just not going to do it. Okay, so Banggood has pilots from Creamworks. right, Fred. Ba-dum-bum, ting. Oh my God, that's funny. Just ordered one of my battery checkers. All right, how much was it? Did you get it off eBay? How much was it? I know it was like $10. If you got the one, if you bought one of the other company guys that is using it and putting their own name on it, it's going to be more money. I must be buying them from the source because they're the cheapest. Spencer, what's up? How you doing, man? Roach Coach, what's up? Where did I get the pilot? It's from a company called DreamWorks. DreamWorks.com. And it's a $25 pilot that I think is worth every penny of it. It's a very scale-looking pilot. You know, they've got several different... You can get the flight suit in different colors. The helmets are painted different. You get a different scheme on the helmets. His goggles come down if you want to put them down. You know, it's movable. You can pull it back up. His head turns if you want. The oxygen mask, you can take it off. You know, leave it hanging off of one side. You know, like that. You know. So you got a lot of options there, but it's a very scale looking. It's a really, really nice looking pilot. It's got a lot of, you know, the straps are kind of a fabric kind of material. They're very, very flexible. They behave like a strap. Just a really nice pilot, guys. I'm really happy with this guy. I bought 4 of them. Got 3 different schemes on the helmets. You know, this one's got a green stripe with yellow stars. This one's got lightning bolts on the helmet. Same guy though. And then I got one with a red and black checkerboard. So I bought 2 of the lightning bolt ones because I'm going to make, I don't know if I'm going to make both of those guys pilots or what I'm going to do, but the other 2 guys will be the Rios, and they'll be different, so it won't look like the same guys. Can we get a glue update? Absolutely, we can get a glue update. Let's go that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's expanding much more. It pretty much stopped right there, but yeah, we're right at the top of the thing there, so it's plenty high enough to do what I want to do. It's going to work just fine. But yeah, it filled it right up, all the way to the, you know, in the back here, it went all the way up to the top here. And the front, same thing. It went all the way to the top in the front too, up here. So, yep. So that's the Gorilla Glue, water and Gorilla Glue, guys. Just mix it up till it starts to turn that tan color, and then you just pour it into the thing, spread it around, and it does the rest. It takes care of itself. Well, Roach, why didn't you go flying? If you had an opportunity, man, why didn't you take advantage of it? So let me look back here for a second. Oh, wow. So it was 29 bucks in Australia? Wow. Well, I can't help that. Your prices there are crazy. Oh, so this one's $15.95 in Canada? Okay, on Amazon. Well, it's cheaper on eBay. I'm just going to let you know. You know, it's much cheaper on eBay, but You guys that like Amazon, go for it. Yeah, I know. I hate it when work gets in the way, Roach. You know, I get it, Michael. It sucks. Life gets in the way sometimes. I hate it. Okay, so we've gone over the glue. We went over the battery checker, and we've gone over the pilot. Okay. Going to just touch quickly on this one, guys. I know this isn't a surface channel, but we're going to do some surface. So my favorite, well, one of my favorite, this 12 scale Jimmy. It's an FMS and it's invisible because I have a green screen up. So it's a very beautiful bright lime green, but because this green screen, it's invisible. Okay, but excellent crawler. All the lights work all over it. It's got lights. Turn signals, backup lights, brake lights, high beams, low beams, fog lights, everything works. All the lights. There's fog lights in the bumper. Well, here, I'll turn it on and show you. They're back on sale for 99 bucks. Normally $249. I'm not shitting you guys. $249. On sale for 99 bucks. I am going to order another one. At that price, you just can't go wrong. It's fun. It's a nice little crawler. It's fun to drive around. So here's okay, so headlights, high beam headlights, fog lights, and emergency flashers. Turn signals. And the turn signal works on the side too. Right there, right by the fender. See the little light flashing there on the fender there, right behind the mud flap skirt thing on the side. So that they're on the side too. And the fog lights, and then no lights. And then on the back, same thing. We've got running lights, brake lights, backup light. That's the backup light. Brake lights, regular lights, brake lights, backup light. I don't know what's going on with that. And then the same thing, turn signals in the back. And then, of course, emergency flashers. So, just 99 bucks, guys. On sale right now at Horizon Hobby. They've got them back on sale again. It's normally $249, on sale for 99 bucks. I can't. I mean, it's just a screaming good deal. So, if you don't have a crawler, you want one, something fun to play with on a rainy day. It's a nice size for indoor, and I love it. It's a lot of fun. All the doors open, the hatch opens in the back. You can fold the seats down inside of it. It just does all kinds of crazy shit. I mean, it's just very, very detailed. It's not easy to get the doors open, I can tell you that. But they do open. I think the way I did it last time was I opened the hatch and then stuck my hand inside. It's kind of stuck here. There we go. Okay, so the back's open like that. And then the back, you can fold the back seat down. It's a half fold or both fold. Okay, they fold individually. And then same thing. Let me see if I can reach in there and pop a door open. There we go. And then the front door opens here. Got interior door panel. There's the seat. You can fold the seat, you know, so you can get in the back. You know, just very detailed, guys. I mean, it's just a really, really nice piece. I got to tell you, the wipers, you can pose the wipers up and down if you want. You know, it just, everything works. You know, the mirrors are adjustable, the wiper blade, everything works. The doors open, and it's just crazy. The detail on this is unbelievable for 99 bucks. So I really recommend, if you want a cute little crawler, you want to get into it cheap, you just can't get in cheaper than this. This is just freaking awesome for 99 bucks. So, all right. Just wanted to talk to you. I caught it. They aren't advertising it. I just happened to notice, was surfing around on Horizon, and I came across it, and I was like, no shit, they're on sale again. So, did you guys like that new truck that came out today on Horizon? Did you see that? The little 18th scale basher. Lyndon Stewart, what's up? How you doing, man? You got to buy at the hobby shop only. So I called Pilot Ryan and ordered one. So Pilot, you know, Ryan's going to get me one. I want the green one. I ordered it with Ryan. So they're on pre-order, and you have to buy it at a store. You can't buy it online. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but you know, I got on the phone with Ryan and I said, "Hey, order me one of those." So he's cool. He says, "All right, man, I'll get one coming. We'll figure it out. I don't know if I'll try to have them drop ship it to you, but if not, you know, figure about 10 bucks shipping." I said, "Fine, whatever." So I got one of those coming. That looked like a lot of fun too. It's a nice little basher, 18th scale. So it's just a little bit smaller than the Jimmy. Not much, but a little bit. Actually, with the tires hanging out of the fender and everything, it's probably bigger. But scale-wise, it's supposed to be smaller. Yeah, Ken Bird, keep your eyes peeled. You know, Black Friday's just around the corner, man, and they'll be putting a lot of shit on sale. Keep your eyes open for, you know, an airplane coming with a free battery. They're going to throw a battery in, you know, the deal. Yeah, the Bob Ross outdoor shit. Happy little trees. We've got some happy little trees. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, just keep your eyes peeled, guys, because I guarantee you there's going to be some deals coming. Black Friday, you know, for Christmas. So just keep watching. Something's going to happen. Okay, so what else has got that I want to talk to you about tonight? Let's see. We did the checker, the pilots, the crawler that's on sale. I know I'm forgetting something. I mean, I got the final ones coming. We're going to do an unboxing. Yeah, no, I haven't come close to spending. It's 129 bucks, Randy. I haven't come close to spending my retirement money. You know, you just, when the shit's on sale, you got to act. You know, if you want to save money, you got to spend it when it's, you know, a good time to spend it, which is when the shit's on sale. So I you know, I bought a couple of things. I just paid off my last credit card. I'm in good shape. I don't owe any money on anything other than my, you know, every 2-week payment to PayPal for the little bit of toys I've been buying. So, yeah, I'm in the best financial shape of my life right now. So what's up, Shadow? How you doing tonight, man? Okay, so the final, you know, I got the tank over here, you know, for a reason, because I bought another tank. That was an impulse buy, guys. I clicked on eBay. I didn't go there to look for anything particular. This thing popped up, you know, almost gone, you know, bid now, blah, blah, blah. And it was the Abrams tank. Now, this is the Challenger tank, the British version. It was the U.S. Abrams. And it was the all-metal version. This is the mostly metal version. The tracks are metal. The drive gear, this sprocket in the back and the drive gear in the front are steel. The gearbox is steel. And the arms for the road wheels are on control arms, and they're steel. And then the rest of the tank's plastic. The turret only goes 340, doesn't go all the way around. The gun doesn't recoil. The barrel, the whole tank recoils. The new one, on top of everything I got, the turret goes all the way around. The barrel recoils. I haven't opened the box yet. Can't wait to see that. The actual barrel is going to recoil. We're going to play with that. And all the road wheels are metal. Not just the N2, the sprocket and the drive, but all the road wheels plus the arms are all steel. So it's the same one. Paul Ballard bought the exact same tank. They've been trying to deliver his, but they won't deliver it because he's not there to sign it because he drives a truck and he's not home. And Renee is at the home, but they won't let her sign for it. Even with her holding his driver's license to prove that he lives there, you know, she's got his driver's license. You know, she's allowed to sign for it. They won't let her sign for it. They won't leave the damn tank for him. So he ain't got his tank yet. But I got mine, and we're going to unbox it right now. So last check on this. This doesn't look like it's growing anymore. I think we've reached the maximum growth on the glue. So it's just drying now. So, but when you saw the beginning, it was just a skim coat in the bottom, and it blew up that far. So we'll get that out of the way. We're going to move the transmitter for this one over here. And we're going to get the new one. We're going to do an unboxing. So let me move the pilot. I'll put him up there. Let me move these pilots over here. Now that water, now I just spilled the water anyway. Just trying not to spill it, and I spilled it anyway. So I need a paper towel. Thankfully, it's not a lot of water. So we'll dry up the water. I don't need this right now. We'll take that off the table. Empty bag. That's all wet. Okay, so let me just move a few more things here out of the way. No, we're not going to balance the propeller. Did that already. Yes, Crystal, I know you're laughing. All right, no prop balance, no 5-hour prop balance tonight, guys. Sorry, we got more fun things to talk about. Trying to think if there were any more. Yeah, the new Basher for 129 bucks. That's ready to run. Comes with everything: battery and a battery charger. It's a smart battery charger. It's a 2S, and it comes with an EC2 connector, not an EC3. So that's a little smaller yet, and that's why they're giving you a charger. But it's a V2 battery, so it doesn't have a balance lead on it anyway. So, see, that's why they're giving you the charger with it, because you have to have a smart charger to charge a smart battery with no, a V2, because they don't give you a balance lead. So, which I hate that idea. I have to have the balance lead for my telemetry, so they're not selling me any V2 batteries. I can promise you that. All right, let me get the boxes right here. I just got to pick it up and put it on the table. Can you guys hear the fan that's running here? I've got a little fan that I bought a long time ago. I'll put it up on the table, but I don't know if you can hear it or not. Can you hear it? So this is a squirrel cage fan. So it's like you have in your furnace or your air unit in the house. So there's a squirrel cage blowing air out this little grate right here. And it came on the stand. Of course, the legs are flexible, and this articulates to whatever position you want to put it in. You can turn it. And it runs on a 3S battery. And it puts out a lot of air. And it's not very noisy, so that's why I'm asking if you guys can hear it. Because I didn't know if you guys could hear it. I put it on the floor, and I didn't want to disturb the show. But I bought this at least 10 years ago from Hobby King. I don't know if they still offer it or not, but it's a nice little fan. And it'll run all day on it. As a matter of fact, right now I've got two 3S batteries charging it a half an amp, I think. So it's charging the two batteries at the same time that this one's running off the other one. And so it's balancing the two batteries because they're both plugged into the balance board. And but it's also powering this fan at the same time. So pretty cool. So another thing we can talk about. That's my air conditioning type. It's actually pretty hot out here tonight. Humidity is at 77%, which is horrible. It's 82 degrees tonight and 77% humidity. So I need the fan because I was just sweating bullets out here because of the humidity. So the fan's definitely doing the job. So you can't hear it. Good. I'm glad that's not being a nuisance because I wasn't sure if that was going to be a pain in the butt or not. All right, let me grab the tank and put it on the table here. I'm going to move my drink so I don't spill it because I know you guys are going to bet on whether I spill it or not. So I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to get the new box up on the table. All right, and then real quick here, let's. So this is what was left in the cup with the glue. It was just a tiny little bit in there. And look at how that blew up into, almost a whole cup of, dried glue now. I'm going to throw that out there. Okay, so let's get the tank open here so we can check this out. Yeah, I really wasn't going to buy another tank, but it was such a good deal. It was sitting at $230, and for the full metal, full articulating turret and recoiling barrel, which I can't wait to see that. And then somebody tried to snipe it at the last minute, and they don't know what they're doing. They didn't get it. They were bidding it at $10 a bid. Until he ran out of time. And so I still got it for less than $300. It was $230, and he bid it up to $285, I think it was. So it was, with tax and shipping, it was $320. I think it was. I think that's what it was. So it was a little bit more. I paid $215 for that one. That doesn't have the extra features that this one has. This one usually goes for $380 to $415. So getting it for $320 shipped was a pretty good deal. I was pretty happy with that. This is actually the one I wanted the Challenger, this version, with the metal wheels and the recoil gun and all that. But I couldn't find a Challenger. Hell, I couldn't even find this one until Paul found it. I couldn't find it on the metal Abrams either. And then Paul found it. So... all right. Pretty nice box, even. You know, this is a pretty nice looking box. Oh, I seriously doubt that, Randy. I can tell you, I've spent, including the, well, let's see, including the 262 and the 339. And I've got more stuff coming that you guys I haven't talked about yet. I've spent $4,000. So that included the 2 jets, 2 tanks. I've got another crawler coming, a big 10 scale crawler I bought. Another airplane, the T-33 from Arrows. What else did I buy? So I've only spent $4,000, and I really hadn't bought much this year anyway. The year's almost over, and I ain't bought shit. So I got some good deals, so I bought them. Hey, this one comes with people. Well, at least one. There's a guy. I got a guy. This guy's gonna sit at the top of the turret. Look at that. I didn't get a guy in the last one. We got and it's Bigfoot's fault. Because that's why I spent all this money, is to take this shit to Bigfoot. If I wasn't going to Bigfoot, I wouldn't have bought half this shit. Well, I would eventually bought it, but I wouldn't have bought it yet. I bought it now to bring it to good Bigfoot. This 262, the 339, which I don't know if the 339 is going to make it or not. We'll see. So here's some more plastic doodads. All these. I'm not unboxing all this stuff. This. I'll zoom in on this to show you. It's just trees and trees and trees of plastic doodads that you're supposed to hang all over the damn tank. So these are the hubcaps. Now, if you remember, here are the hubcaps on the Challenger. They're plastic. These are all steel. These are the hubcaps, and they're all steel. We'll get the other camera, and I'll show you that. Here's I did get extra tracks. These are extra tracks. I got those with the other one. Then got my oil for the smoke right here. Same 1800 milliamp battery. So same battery. Here's the laser tag receiver, and then a box of pellets, the bullets, the little rubber airsoft bullets. Okay, so that's everything that's on the outside of the box. Okay, wow. Wow, that's cool. Wow. Same controller. Uh-oh. Oh, all right. My AVG, come on, stop it. Just no issues found, just popped up. So the same controller. I've got this bag taped to the barrel. I don't know how the hell. Wow, this thing's heavy. God. Oh my God. 16 pounds, guys. That's how much this thing weighs. 16 pounds. Wow. Okay. I don't know what's on there. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. Well, I wanted to update you on the trailer. I'll do that later. We'll get to that in a minute. Let me get this barrel untaped here. Wow. Man, that's cool. So the drive wheels on this are much smaller than the ones on the Challenger. Way bigger. Way difference in the wheels. Wow. Much smaller. So the barrel is supposed to recoil in. You know, got the same hatches. Here's your the plug-in for the laser tag thing, and then this is probably the BB loader here. I'm guessing, or maybe that's where yeah, that's got to be where the BBs load. Oh wow, it's a lid that articulates. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's the BB loader. I don't know why that articulates. That's weird. Anyway, now that's where you load the BBs. All right, let me see if I can get this off. Boy, this scares me here. I don't like this at all. I don't want to have to cut the barrel. You know, I don't want to have to cut the tape at the barrel because I don't want to scratch the barrel. So we got to figure out how to get this tape off of here without scratching the barrel. Wow. I really don't know how they did this. I hate this. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this. There we go. All right, good. I didn't scratch it. I got to do it again though. They did the same thing down. Oh, is that just a rubber band? Is that what that is? Yeah, I think it's a rubber band. Well, how in the hell? Do they expect you to get that off? All right, there we go. Good deal. Came with a screwdriver. All right, so let me put the battery in it. Okay. Plug that in. I assume the on-off switch is in the same place. It goes on. No, it's not. All right. So I wonder where the on-off switch is. Okay. All right. Got the battery in it. I think this takes 4 AA's. No, it takes 6 AA's. So we'll just take the 6 out of here and put them in there so we can play with the new one. All right, well, the switch is already on because the lights are flashing, so that's good. I don't know where the switch is yet. I have to read the instructions. Okay. All right. Let's put these in here. That was already on. Oh, smoke. Got smoke. Hang on a minute. Let me switch cameras. Alright, let me turn the smoke off. Alright, let's see the turret. Hang on a minute, let me switch back the camera here. Yep, goes all the way around. So the other one didn't do that. This one goes all the way around. All right, I'm not as... This one's more consistent on the... Could you see the barrel recoiling? Yeah, I can put my eye with that thing. Yeah, I know. I ain't loaded any BBs in it yet. They're in the box. Okay, so let me switch over for a minute here, just to show you some of the doodads up close here. So let me go back to this view. All right, so these are the plastic hubcaps that go to the Challenger up here. All right, I got a bag of steel hubcaps. These are all steel. So they look basically the same as these plastic ones. They're not painted, but they're steel. So they go with the steel wheels. You know, all these doodads here, all this racking and gas cans and hooks and cables, is all that's got to go all over the tank. Every place there's a hole. There's holes all over the sides, you know, up front here, down the sides, on the back. There's I saw, yeah, there's these deflector plates. They have to go all over it. I don't even know what all this stuff is. There's a tow cable in here that looks similar to this one. This is the tow cable for the Challenger here. It's got an eyelet on the end on both sides. And it's supposed to, I think it hangs on the side of the tank here somewhere. I'm not sure. Got decals here that came with it. There's the instruction manual for the Abrams tank. And there's antennas that go off of here. There's one antenna on that one. There's two antennas on this one. I don't know what the antennas look like. I don't know where. And I haven't found the that's the battery charger. Nice battery charger, by the way. It's got two lights in it. It's got a red light that tells you that there's power to it. And then when it's charging, a green light is flashing while it's charging. And when it's fully charged, the red light goes out, the green light comes on. You know it's fully charged. It's got it charges through the balance lead, so it's a balance charger. And it's a 2S. And I've got, I think, 3 or 4 of these now. It's a nice charger. I really like that charger. I need the sticks. Here they are. So the radio doesn't have, the sticks aren't on it. And the nubs are there, but there's no sticks. So you have to press those on yourself. They're in this bag here. Because the sticks are aluminum, but the gimbal's all plastic. So you have to press these aluminum sticks into the plastic gimbal. Oh, that's the guy. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's holding this up. This is the guy. So this came with a captain, I guess, or sergeant, whoever's in charge. So I guess he sits up here somewhere. Probably like right there. Yeah, right. See, he's right here. I assume that's where he sits. Got some double-sided tape here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. All right, let me put the sticks on. This is scary. I got to tell you guys, pushing these sticks on makes me very nervous because it's a damn plastic gimbal, and you got to push straight down in to push these aluminum sticks into it. And I'm just waiting for me to break the damn gimbal doing this. Not my favorite operation here at all. Okay. All right. I got them in without breaking it. Good. Okay. So now the sticks are on it. Oh, hang on. So now we got sticks. Okay. All right. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Very neat. All metal. You know, metal wheels, metal gears, metal tracks, metal gearbox, metal arms. Turret goes 360, which I really like that. I was kind of disappointed that the Challenger tank didn't do that. Now, I like the Challenger tank a little better personally just because it's got a little more shape to it. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. You see this wave where the wheels go? It's, you know, that comes to a point right there, and then it goes to a point up here, and then a point back down here. So it's got this wave pattern to it. And the Abrams is just straight across. You know, I don't like that. I don't think that looks as good. You see, these wheels are much smaller than those wheels. If you look, you see how much smaller these wheels are than the Challenger wheels. The turret on the Challenger's got more shape to it. This one's kind of just a little too squarey. But nevertheless, it's I like the Abrams. Don't get me wrong. I like the Challenger better, and I was only planning on buying one tank, but I ended up buying two. It was an impulse buy thing. I had 30 seconds to make a decision. I was like, I'll buy it. I hit the, you know, place your bid. I hit it, and I won it. I was like, well, damn. So. Yeah, Michael writes that's, you know, probably a military jacket and a helmet. Yeah, so I can wear that while I'm playing with this. Yeah, General Cano. I have a big star on the front of the helmet, you know, so they all know I'm a general. Yeah. Only one Challenger lost in the battle, and that was Ukraine. So the British have taken them back. Is that true, Ken? Really? Mike Bird, did they really take them back, or are you just making a joke there? Yeah, you're right, Philip. Once I get both of them, this one has more accessories on it than this one. The Challenger's got a boatload of accessories to put on it. And you're right, they'll look better once the accessories are on them. I just haven't gotten around. The only accessory I put on the Challenger were the barrels on the back. I put these barrels on, and I did glue them on, But I use contact cement, so I can take them off. But I did put those on. But that's the only accessory I put on this. And, yeah, pretty cool. I think I can adjust the recoil on this a little bit stronger. I think the Challenger recoil is better than this one. But this one, the barrel recoils, so that's kind of cool. The barrel doesn't move on that one, but it does on this one. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Let's get back to. Let me put something up here. What did 6 say? Hold on. I gotta look. You guys are laughing. I gotta look. A snorkel. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. 6. What's the difference between an oral and a rectal thermometer? Oh God, I can't wait to hear this one. The taste. Okay, that's pretty good. 31 likes. Oh my God, that's a record. Thank you guys. That's freaking awesome. Thank you. All right, so let me put a picture back up that I had up the other day. I'll put it back up for you guys. So let me go. I got to switch this for a second so I can go to the here, and then we'll flip. Okay, so this is what my trailer looks like. And it doesn't look any different now, but now it's finished. See, in that picture, the bed wasn't screwed together, screwed down, so it was strong enough to hold an airplane, but not me. Now it's got 3 steel angle iron bridges across it from the uprights going all the way across the trailer, and I think there's 24 screws screwing the wood to the steel angle iron and to the uprights. So I've already been on it a couple of times. I got on it before I put the mattress on it, as an air mattress on it, and then I got on it again with the air mattress, and I was jumping up and down on it. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Just to see if it was going to flex. The whole trailer was shaking. The planes were shaking in the rack, but I didn't feel the bed move at all. So the bed felt super sturdy. So I think I'm good. I think my idea on how to put it in there and be sturdy is working. So the trailer's done, except for, like I said, that I ordered it's about the size of this box. It's an over the stove cabinet. It's 25 feet by 25 inches by 11 inches by 12 inches, and it's just a 2-door cabinet that I can put my stuff in. You know, screws, nuts, bolts, drill bits. You know, all the little nitty nanny crap that I need to bring. And I wanted someplace to put it because right now it's just scattered all over the floor of the trailer, and I hate that. So that's the last thing I'm waiting for on the trailer. And I already bought the rubber molding for the bottom of it. They didn't put a molding across the very bottom of the door. So when the ramp door closes and I drive down the road, all the dirt's getting sucked up through that crack, and it just gets filthy dirty inside the trailer. So I bought a molding weather strip to put down there, and that'll be the last thing I put on just before I leave for Birmingham, so that I put it on, close the door. The pressure of the rubber being squished will press the sticky into the door good and hard, so that when I get there and open the door, it should be, you know, good and stuck. So it'll be by the time I put it on the night before and I get to Birmingham, it'll be on there for probably 20 to 24 hours. So it should be good and stuck with that pressure on it for 24 hours. So yeah, the trailer's done. You know, the plane rack's okay. They've got the On the right-hand side, you see I've got a big screen TV in there. Well, big screen for a trailer. It's a 54-inch LCD, or no, LED. It's an LED 4K television. Got a laptop computer with an HDMI cable. I can play DVDs, Blu-ray DVDs on the television. I've got a boom box for sound, so we're going to have a little walk-in drive-in theater at Bigfoot. I can it's on a swing arm, so I can take the TV and swing it out the back of the trailer and put the boom box down in front to broadcast the audio, and that's going to be really cool. So we'll have movie night every night. We can watch movies, and so yeah, everything pretty much is done. I got to change airplanes. The yellow Carbon Z in the top there is probably not going. I'm going to put my 2-meter P40 up there, I believe, because I want to take that. So that'll probably be in the rack upside down instead of the Carbon Z. And then a lot of the planes in the rack are going to get changed out for other planes. I want to bring all the stuff that nobody else has. So hopefully glue drying movies. Well, we can always bring up YouTube and I can play this back. Yeah, we can do that. We'll have some glue drying. So yeah, so that worked out good. We're oh, hang on. Yeah, we're in good shape with the glue. Now you really can't see it in that picture. I can switch this back. I'm surprised that didn't. I think it might. I don't know. It must have been still too much water in it. Apparently I didn't pour it all out because it didn't puff up evenly, and it always does. This is the first time I've ever had it not, fully puff out evenly. And it looks denser this time too. Like there's not as much aeration holes in it. Maybe I didn't stir it enough. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, the new Spectrum radio is in white. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen all the jokes in the poop group, but they're making fun of it pretty good. Not too many people are very impressed with the white radio. Yeah, I mean, how do they think a white radio is going to look? A month after you've been flying with it. I mean, the thing's going to look horrible. You're bringing your Willy Wonka Tonka truck? Oh, okay. I'll bring my Wild Willy so we can Willy together. Yeah, I think it was only $40, Keith, if I remember right. Maybe it's changed, but yeah, the NX6 and the NX8 was only like a $40 difference. Why would you buy an NX6? You spend the extra $40, get the 2 extra channels. You're going to need them. I mean, absolutely. So you're going to bring your Wicked Willy. Okay. All right, Michael. We're going to have 3 Willies to play with. Michael Bear, what's up? Yeah, exactly. A white transmitter is going to look like shit in no time. Yeah, it'll look like Arctic Camel, or Camo after a month. Yep. It'll have brown and black and all kinds of shit on it. So Yeah, exactly, Philip. I mean, and you can buy the base one's all you need, and it's $200. And that's what I have. Yeah, the TX16S is awesome. I love that radio. I've got that and the two Free Sky Taranis radios. I love all. I'm using all three of them. I have that many airplanes, so um, the Radio Master's quickly filling up. So the B-26 landing gear is stuck. Lyndon, check. That's got that blue box in it, I'm assuming, from motion. The first thing I would do is take the two main landing gear wires and swap them, and then see if it'll come down then. Because a lot of times the blue box is the issue. My Yak 130 was in the scratch and dent because they said the landing gear didn't work. And I'm like, okay, there's no way all three landing gear ain't working, so it's got to be something else. Because there's no way they could have put a left landing gear, a right landing gear, and a nose gear in one airplane, and all three of them are bad. So I figured it had to be the blue box. And they just had them plugged in wrong. So I moved the plugs around, and the landing gear worked. So the first thing I would check is just to check your plugs in the blue box. Swap it out so that the landing gear controller is on the other side, and see if it doesn't, if the problem moves and now the other side won't work and this one does, then you might have to put a Y harness on it or replace the blue blocks. But yeah, I'd look at that first, Lyndon. Check your connections at the blue box and see if it's plugged in right and everything's correct before I went any farther. That's your first thing. Rainbow color. There you go. Yeah. So I saw a thing on Facebook. So if men are from Mars and women are from Venus, the rest of these undecided must be from Uranus. Well, it's a power distribution center, Ken, because like the lights, and I don't know why motion does this, but the lights aren't even all the same power. Like the white light is like 6 volts or something, and the red light is 5.8 volts, and then the green light's a different. Even the lights, and it depends on where you plug them in, because they have the box marked that you plug this here, that there. So the voltages are different throughout the box. So you have to make sure you plug everything in where they want you to plug it in to make sure it works right. So they probably had the voltage up on the landing gear, not down. It's if you plug the landing gear in where the lights go, the landing gear probably wouldn't even cycle because there wouldn't be enough voltage to run the gear right. So I don't know what their theory was behind that. Why not just get all 6 volt? Because the receiver is going to be at 6.5 volts anyway. Why not just make sure everything's at 6.5 volts? The lights and the landing gear and everything. Why all the different voltages? Because there was a card in one of my airplanes from Motion. I think it was the Spitfire, and it told you what the voltages were for the white light, the green light, the red light, and it was like, are you kidding me? What? So yeah, I was really surprised that. But that's basically, it's just a power. Instead of having a bunch of Y connectors all and three-way connectors all through the airplane, they just have long servo wires plugged directly into the box, and the box takes care of all that wiring and all that. It's all done inside the box. And then all the voltage changes are done inside the box. So, you know, I don't necessarily think it's a good idea, but, you know, I don't buy motion planes anymore anyway. Highlight of the week for you, Michael? Really? Not flying a Falcon jet's not a highlight for you, huh? Watching women sing in a bar that you can't even hear because it's muted is more of a highlight for you. Oh my God. Yeah, that's true too. If you've got a servo tester, Lyndon, you can test the gear outside the box directly with a servo tester, so you could try that. All right, so how are we doing on time tonight? Oh, we're doing pretty good. It's not even 11 yet. So I covered the the trailer. We're in good shape on the trailer. And the bed worked out perfect. I'm still debating whether I want to put a removable shelf above the bed to put more airplanes on, because I have room to put 2 or 3 more airplanes above the bed, but it'd have to be removable. If I'm going to sleep in the bed, I'd have to be able to remove that shelf. So I might do that yet, but not before Bigfoot. I'm done with it for Bigfoot, but after Bigfoot, I might add another shelf, a removable shelf above the bed, so I can put another set of airplanes up there. Time to check the glue. Now the glue's done. We're done with the glue. The glue's all done. It's dried. It didn't. So I just cut off a little piece of foam. So it's dry. Now there's a flat spot in there, right on the top of the hump. And it's pretty aerated in that where I cut it off. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it like this. No, like this. Yeah, I don't want to cut it tonight. We'll save that for later. Yeah, I can add more. We got enough glue in there. I don't need any more. We're good. It worked out perfect. It didn't fill it all the way up, but it's close enough. Yeah, there's glue where I need it. We should be good. If worst case scenario, I might have to just add a tiny little bit in a couple of spots after I've sanded it rounded. If I don't get enough in that one spot, then I might have to add a little glue there. But right now we're in good shape. I'm making waffle potato chips. There's a waffle potato chip right there. Yeah. So that fits on there like that. That's where that's shaved off of. Yeah, right there. That's on there like that, and then I shaved that off to that. So, yeah. So now this is even a bigger flat spot now. So, anyway, it's so easy to work with this stuff after it dries. It's just, a razor knife just cuts through it like butter. Really easy to work with. Glue carving, yeah. Yeah, glue carving 101. So what I'm going to do with this particular one is I'm going to cut this scoop off. Okay? And then I'm going to remount it back on, but I'm going to also cut it in half down the middle here. And take a section out of the middle and then glue it back together because the scoop's too big. It shouldn't be anywhere near that size. It's way too big. So I'm going to narrow it up, and then I'm going to move it back because it should be back about here, not way up here. This is way too far up. Here, let me... Yeah, it shouldn't be here. It should be back about here. And it should be tighter up against the belly of the... You know, this is supposed to go right to the wing. So this is where it meets the wing here. So this should taper up, you know, from here out this way and curve around this way. And this scoop should be back about here and tighter up against the fuselage, you know, the bottom of the belly here. And pointed, you know, straight out. See, that's the way the plane sits. The prop is like this, okay? So this shouldn't be here. It should be back here, and it should be level, you know, straight out this way, not kicked up like that. It should be down straight out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to narrow it and re-angle it and put it back on. So that's how I'm going to fix this one. So that the one will have a scoop. The other one I did doesn't have a scoop. I took the scoop off completely. Yeah, glue tube. That's fantastic. Good idea, Fred. I should do that. All glue all the time. Yeah. Did I buy 3 tanks for free shipping? No, I wish somebody had that deal. I would have. Yeah. Yeah, no, I had to pay shipping on both of these. No free shipping. Damn it. Yeah, I wish I could have bought 3, though. But at least they're not, you know, this is the British Challenger, and this is the U.S. Abrams. So I got one of each. This one is an upgrade from that one. Even though I like that one better, really. But you know, I just like the Challenger tank better. But I got, you know, I got it. It was an impulse buy. After I bought it, I was like, oh my God, what did I just do? I didn't want another tank. Why did I do that? You know, they threw it in my face and gave me, you know, less than 30 seconds to make a decision. I was like, fuck. All right, bid. Oh shit, I won it. Oh. That's exactly what I did too. I was like, oh my God, what did I just do? Oh my God. So, yeah, Roy, I got to tell you, I like the glue tube idea too. That's pretty good. All right, so I had missed a question from Lyndon. I've since answered that. Any other questions that I missed, guys, while you guys were, while I was demoing shit and chatting and... No, Ken Bird, Motion didn't lose anything. They're choosing not to sell Horizon stuff. You know, they're in direct competition with them, and they started off selling their stuff, but they winged themselves off of it. I don't think they sell anything anymore that's from Horizon. They've completely disassociated themselves with the competition, which is exactly who Horizon was. You know, same thing with FMS. You used to be able to buy FMS and Dynam. Both FMS and Dynam planes were sold through Motion RC. And then when Freewing and Flightline came along, they did away with all the other airplanes, Motion and Dynam. They're not going to carry anything but their Freewing and Flightline planes. You know, they're trying to carve their own little niche in the hobby world. So what else you guys want to talk about? What else? I got a bunch of parts. I didn't bring them out here. I didn't think you'd care, but I ordered a bunch of parts from Banana Hobbies for my LX Corsair. Most of it's just spare parts. I didn't really need. There were a couple things I needed, kinda. I mean, I really don't need anything. It'll fly just the way it is. One of the wings stopped folding, so I bought the mechanism to make it fold again. I don't need it to fly it. The wings are down, and it'll fly just fine. Really, I didn't buy anything to make it fly. The plane's totally flyable the way it is. I just bought some extra stuff to have it because they discontinued the plane, and I just bought some extra. The horizontal stab is huge on that plane. God, it's bigger than the FMS 1700 stab. I can't believe how big that thing is. Come on, break out the concrete, please. Oh, Michael, God, I hate disappointing you, but yeah, I can't. I don't have any concrete. I don't have anything I can. You know, it's too late. Home Depot's closed. I can't go get concrete. Yeah, that's a hard subject. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh. So my little fan's doing great, and the battery is not balancing with the shit. I don't know why. That's weird. So we'll put it in balance mode to see if it'll balance up. Just to see how. I mean, it was in balance, but until it gets to the last fourth, 0.04, it's not balancing. And once it hits 0.04, it starts balancing. So I've got it set for 0.04, so it'll balance. So the one was set at, the one battery was cell was at 420. It's already down to 419. And the other cell, the weakest cell, is at 398. So there's quite a difference there. It definitely needs balancing. Oh yeah, they're always around, Michael. Yeah, there it is, right here. Yeah, and it's charged up, ready to swat something. The only problem is the new building's so nice. I don't have any bugs in here. There was a moth in here earlier, but no mosquitoes, no flies, no. There's nothing to swat. You know, I got nothing to kill. The old garage was wide open, so I had all kinds of shit in there, but I got nothing in here. So, but yeah, it's right here, charged up, ready to go. Just no takers. I don't have any bugs to swat. So, but it's sitting right here on the ready. I think two of them are in here, if I remember right. Well, then if that's the case, sometimes they just quit working. You can reach in there and kind of flick it. Hit the button and then flick it because it times out. It's not just because it's up, it's going to come down. After 20 seconds, the mechanism stops sending the signal to make it go. So you can't just keep playing with it. You gotta have to flick the switch again and then play with it again. But keep grabbing a hold of it and kind of flicking it. Like pull on it and let it snap back, and maybe you'll jolt it loose and it'll come back down. If it doesn't, you might have to replace the gear. It might have failed already. It does happen time to time. Oh, so you want me to go online and buy something? You missed the old days? Why? What happened in the old days? You mean when I got hit by lightning? Because you got a lightning bolt up there. Is that what you want me to go outside and get hit by lightning? Is that what you want, Michael? Is that what I got to do? Is that how I have to get likes? I got to go out and get hit by lightning? I guess it's the B-26 from Motion, Roy. I think if I remember right, that's what plane he's talking about. Bug zapping. Oh, that's what the lightning bolts are for. Yeah. Sorry, no bugs. We're in a bug-free zone now. This building's pretty tight. I mean, there's little tiny holes that some bugs could crawl through if they wanted to bad enough, but apparently nothing wants to come in here. So there's a ridge vent right down the middle. Bugs could easily come in the ridge vent, but they're not. So yeah, Motion has a B-26. Yeah. Didn't you remember Pilot Ryan back in the day did a flak bait? I think was his B-26 rendering. Yeah, I mean, I don't miss the bugs per se, Michael, but yeah, I do. I used to think it was pretty cool when that thing would go off, especially when I turned the lights off in the room and it went off because it was quite a light show every time a bug got zapped. So yeah, no, I haven't heard of that one, Eric. Pokes Hobbies. Where are they located? Yeah, I haven't heard of them. I gotta get my drink. I set it over there so I wouldn't spill it. Remove my tank box. Oh, no shit, Eric. You ordered it? Did you really? Cool. How big is that thing? Did you say it's 1,000 millimeter? Man, that's a big biplane. Holy crap. That's a damn big biplane. Oh, yeah, Michael Bear. I flew the crap out of the 262. I have 4 flights on it. Ripped the landing gear out of it. I hit the brakes. The first 3 flights, I didn't even have the brakes hooked up. Then on the 4th flight, I hooked them up just to see how they worked, and they worked. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I landed, and I did a complete rollout, and I thought, hey, let me try the brakes. So I hit the brakes, and it stopped when the brakes locked up. Well, they didn't lock up, but when the brakes applied, it put so much pressure on the airplane, and the plane was almost stopped anyway. It tore the landing gear out of the plastic mount came unglued from the wing, and there was no glue on it. And I got it on video. You'll see it. And when I put the video up, I got a video of what was wrong. They just didn't have any glue on it, and a little dab in the back, 10 cents more worth of glue, and I wouldn't have had a problem. So anyway, I'm fixing it. It's not a big deal. I'll fix it. I'm making it better this time. I'm adding extra glue and extra reinforcement, so it should be all right. Yeah, that's what I said. The P-26. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought you said. RC World. No, I haven't heard of that place, Randy. Where's that at? Yeah, it's not a big deal, Michael. It tore out clean. It didn't break. It just ripped out of the foam. So I'm cleaning it all up, cleaning all the surfaces, so I have a better surface to glue to. They put it in with fucking contact cement, not epoxy. I don't know why you would put something like that in with contact cement, but anyway. Oh, I haven't put it up yet, Michael. I've got the video here. I just haven't finished editing it. I got to edit it and add the second video where I just show and talk about why the gear came out of the wing. So I don't, I've been so busy getting ready to go to Bigfoot, I haven't had time to do any video work. And to be honest, I probably won't get it done before I go to Bigfoot, more than likely. But I flew it for 9 minutes. It's a 6S, not 12S bird. It does have 2 batteries in it. The batteries are hooked together parallel. So there's only one set of inputs that feeds both nacelles. They're twin 90s. I flew it with 2 5200 batteries, and I was at half throttle the whole time. It flew beautifully, and I got 9 minutes the first flight. Well, no, the second flight. The first flight, I was having some issues with things that my fault. I screwed up. Nothing wrong with the airplane. But I got those problems solved, and then the second flight was 9 minutes. The third flight was 8 minutes of flight time. I had an aborted takeoff. I went rolling down the runway, and Bo had cut a section of runway he never cuts, but he didn't cut it all the way. It was like a brim, so, and I let the plane get over into that taller grass, and I just shut it down. And so I had a takeoff roll, so an 8-minute flight plus a takeoff roll, which is where you lose most of your power is on the takeoff roll. So it was still an 8-minute flight, though. So yeah, I'm super happy with the plane. It flies fantastic. It's very stable, very elegant in the air, beautiful. Not quite as elegant as the J65 business jet, but pretty damn close. It really flies beautiful. It's a nice looking airplane. So I'm in there. I have to glue it. The way I'm doing it, I've got to glue this piece, let it dry, then glue this piece and let it dry. And so it's just, I'm just taking my time to fix it right. Kenny Rogers, what's up? How you doing, man? Michael's really looking forward to your show tomorrow night. He wants to watch the singing and dancing. Oh, no kidding! You made yourself a T-tailed swept wing bird, huh? Oh, no show tomorrow? Oh, Michael Bear's going to be crushed. Oh, no. Michael, are you going to be all right? Whatever will you do? Yeah. Oh yeah, hey, I've seen Brian dance. It's pretty good. Michael, you wouldn't want to miss that show. You know, tomorrow night in the Zoom. You know, Brian will do a little striptease for you. This thing is a hoot, guys. I got to tell you. Funny as hell. Oh yeah, it recoils if it's moving or not. Oh yeah, yeah. It just, well, you know what? Let's test that. You know, I say that, but I haven't tested that. Let's test it. No, no, it doesn't recoil. The barrel recoils. Yeah, the barrel does the recoil, but not the tank. Yeah, this one, the barrel goes in and out. This one doesn't. The barrel's stationary in this one. But this one, the barrel goes in and then out. But its timing is wrong. The barrel shouldn't do what it's doing. They've got it kind of backwards, but whatever. The whole tank shuttering is cooler anyway. I was going to be disappointed if the tank didn't shutter back, you know, recoil back, because the barrel did. So thank God it does both. Because I would have been really disappointed if the tank didn't, you know, recoil back when you fire it. Because when this one did it, I was like, oh my God, that was the cat's meow right there, and that was so fucking cool. So, yeah. Yeah, right, so I can do that. Hang on one second. I'll fix you right up. There you go. See, I can make anything happen, guys. Just tell me what you want. I'll make it happen. Oh my God. What did you find? Oh, Mike, they make all kinds of tanks. German, Russian, yeah, M1s, Shermans. What's the other one? Bulldog. Yeah, they make every kind of tank you can think of. Yeah, they make a shitload of tanks. RC World Planes, is that the link you found? All right. I hope I'm not going to regret this. The world models. No, this doesn't look too bad, Randy. Yeah. Interesting. Wow. They don't have a very big selection. Seven different airplanes. That's it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, Randy. Not bad. You getting yourself the Sherman, are you? Yeah, I wish David yourself. We need his bubble machine. I don't have a bubble machine. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had a bubble machine. Yeah, there you go. Chase and shoot your Sherman. Yeah, it's that sleepy elevator music. By request. You know, thank Michael Wrightsa. He requested it, Brian. Your wife just asked you if you were on hold. Oh, that was good. All right, I got to look for the on-off switch on the tank. Hang on a second. I know where it is on the Challenger, but I don't know where it is on this one. I got to look. Well, they hit it pretty well. I don't see it. Son of a bitch. I'm going to have to get the instructions out to find the on-off switch. See, it's cool. You know if you left the tank on or not because the lights are flashing. Yeah, it's got headlights and taillights. And when it's in the when the on-off switch is in the on position, but you have the tank shut off from the remote, the lights sit here and flash. So you know that the tank is in the on. The switch is in the on position. So that's kind of cool, actually. I like that. I just don't know where the damn switch is. Guess I'm going to have to get the instructions out so I can figure out where the hell the switch is. Where the hell would they have put it? This son of a bitch puts out some smoke. I'll tell you. Holy crap. Yeah, there's two exhaust ports out the back of the tank, and man, it really smokes up a storm. Well, there you go, Michael. As long as it says it's reliable in the description, you know, what could go wrong? That's perfect. Somewhere in the hatch, the back of the hull, up top. Turn the turret sideways, it's underneath. Yeah, ask the little guy in the turret. Yeah, hey, dude, where the hell's the on-off switch? Not in there. I haven't figured out that hatch yet. I don't know why it articulates. I'm not sure what the hell that's supposed to be for. No, nothing in there. That's just where the BBs go. No switch in there. Yeah, it's not under the turret. Something here. One of these has got to open. All right, I guess we'll have to open the instructions. When all else fails, open the instructions. I couldn't find it on the Challenger either, and it was right out in the open. I mean, underneath, but it was still, it wasn't covered up or nothing. I just didn't see it. So I guess I have the same problem with this one. I can't see it. Okay, so this hatch this opens right here. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, let me show you. Let me do this. So right there on the back of the tank, the switch is right there inside that door. This just closes like that. That's pretty cool. I knew it had to be under one of these damn doors, but you can't tell that they all look like they would open. So it's it's hard to tell. That's pretty cool though. Nicely done. Well, I didn't have to move the turret, Fred. You can get to it without moving the turret. You just, So, yeah. I thought you meant the bottom side of the turret. Like the switch was hanging down from underneath the turret itself. So, but it's well, technically the switch is not under the turret. It's behind the turret. All these hatches look like they open. They don't, but they sure look like they do. Oh, I wonder where you put the smoke in on this one. These gas caps, maybe? Or do these open? Yeah. Yeah, on the Challenger, you take the grill off to put the oil in it to make it smoke. I don't know where you put it in this one. I guess we'll look at the instructions. Why the hell not? Oh, that's what the double-sided tape was for. I said that I had a little piece of tape I didn't know what it was for. It's to put on the bottom of the guy to stick him down inside the turret. So that's what that's for. Ah! Well, that's not a hatch. This thing here. They must have done something to the back of this tank because it looks like there's sticky tape on the back of it here. It kind of looks goofy. I don't know what's wrong with that. This is supposed to open here, but I don't know how. Apparently, you put the oil in where it comes in the holes where the smoke comes out. You just tip it up and pour the oil right in the holes where the smoke comes out, which is basically the same thing on that one. You know, you have to remove the grate, but that's where the smoke comes out, and you put the oil right in where the smoke comes out. Same thing on this one. It's gonna be a bitch. Those are tiny little holes. Von Waffen, what's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. There you go. Yeah, I knew you were afraid to ask. There you go. Yeah, $247 express courier, and then $678 if you want it in 7 to 10 days. Oh my God. A tank skank. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we could put some smelly stuff in it. Yeah, Randy. Holy crap! No wonder the prices are so low. Do they have warehouse pickup? We'll have Michael fly us over. It'd be cheaper. Good night, Michael. We'll have a good night. We'll see you later. All right, guys. I'm going to be calling it here in a little bit. Any last questions, concerns, comments, criticisms? Now's your chance. Because I got to go to the bathroom and I'm not coming back out. So. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm starting a new armor division. No, just, I always wanted to get one of these tanks. So I bought the Challenger one. That's the one up on the box. And this one up here. And then, because that's the one I wanted. And then a screaming deal came up on this Abrams. And it was an impulse buy because, I found it with just under a minute left on the auction. And the price was so low, I was like, holy crap. So I sniped it. I mean, with 5 seconds left, I hit the 288 bid, and I won. So I was like, damn. So it was $320 shipped to my door. This one's got more features than the Challenger. They're both super great tanks, but this one's got plastic wheels. This one's got steel wheels. They both have steel tracks. They both have steel gears and sprockets. They both have steel arms. And they both have steel gearboxes. But this tank, the Challenger, the turret only goes 340 degrees. So you have to go back all the way around the other way. This one goes 360 all the way around, round and round and round. This barrel does not move. This barrel recoils when you fire the gun. Both tanks, the whole tank recoils when you fire the gun, which is super cool. For relatively speaking, for a tank, they're pretty fast. They're every bit as fast as a crawler. If you bought like, you know, this little Suzuki crawler from FMS, I think the tank's faster than this. So it's, for a tank, it's pretty quick. It's not fast, but for a tank, it's kind of fast. So I did order a T-33 from Arrows from Hobby Zone on Jeff in Lower Alabama's recommendation. So that's coming. I hope it gets here in time for Bigfoot. Yeah, they both have the infrared receiver. I think the one was laying right here. Hang on a minute. Yeah. So here's the receiver. It plugs in here. You plug it in there, and then I guess it's supposed to. Oh, it's a magnet. That's how it works. I was wondering how that stuck there. They showed it sticking. Yeah. So this goes. I guess it doesn't go through that hole there. It probably just goes around the corner. But yeah, you plug it in here, and then you magnet, and it sits right on top like that. And that's your infrared receiver for tank battles. So yeah, Michael Bird, I did too. When they first come out with the first one was I think the T-33 and the Bayhawk. And I thought both of those were awesome. So I really wanted the T-33. And then, you know, David was in here and he said that, I think it was in the Zoom last night or Tuesday night, how great it flew. And I would want that T-33 all along anyway. So I pulled the trigger. And right after he said that, I said, screw it. So I went right online and ordered it. So hopefully I'm going to get that before Bigfoot. I should. Their shipping's pretty fast, so I should have it. I might have it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Saturday, I would assume. So yeah, I didn't realize that was a magnet. I didn't think of that. Yeah. Same thing on that one. I'm sure it's a magnet. I just didn't realize. There it is, right there. Yeah, that didn't occur to me. Yeah, I never thought of that. I'm looking for a way to snap it on, you know, plug it into a hole, something. No, it's a magnet. So, pretty cool. Yeah, Mike, I agree. You know, good value, comes with a gyro, flies great. Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with that one. You got the 50mm Avanti, yeah. Yeah, the T-33 looked like, to me, it was going to be the best choice. I think it's got more wing area, so the wing loading is going to be lighter, which makes the plane fly better, you know, all around. Get longer flight times. So yeah, so I really wanted the T-33, so I ordered it. Can't wait to get it. That'll be fun to fly. Yeah, technology just keeps getting better every day, man. It's really cool. It's really made this hobby so different. You know, coming from a guy that's been doing it for 50 years, I've seen it progress from its very beginnings to where we are now, and it's incredible, the difference. So yeah, this hobby, when I look back I'm really surprised how much we did with so little, because we didn't have anything else. That's all we had. But now looking at it today, yeah, I would never go back to the old doing things the old way. There's just no way. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. I try. That's why I'm here. Just trying to share my hobby. Wanted to, you know, help everybody else enjoy this hobby as much as I have. So one of the guys I flew with growing up in this hobby was Walt Good. His name was Walter Good. Walt Good. And his AMA number is 11. So he definitely was one of him and his brother pioneered this hobby. You know, they were the true pioneers of this hobby, and I used to fly with him. And there's a good video. You can look it up. Walt, the Good Brothers, I think is, if you do a search on YouTube for the Good Brothers, it's a really good video. It shows the very beginning how they developed the transmitter, and took a free flying airplane and turned it into a radio control airplane, and won competitions, and just amazed everybody with what they had done, because nobody had done that first. They pioneered it. So yeah, look that video up. It's an excellent video. The Good Brothers. And so yeah, grew up with some great company in the hobby. I didn't get in it at the very start, but I knew people who were in the, I flew with people that were in it from the very start. And I really got to see it transition from, a pulse rudder only airplane, which was my first airplane, to the digital proportional memory mixing, all the computer stuff that we have today. Is just an amazing difference from then and now. An amazing difference. No, that's not backwards at all, Vaughn. What did you buy? What balsa plane did you buy? Yeah, I mean, I started with nitro balsa, but I don't consider that going backwards. There's still plenty of balsa planes being built today. I just bought another one myself. I actually bought two. One was already built. I bought it used. It was in really good shape. And I bought a brand new giant biplane, a Sturman. It's a PT-17. Wings, big 1,600 millimeter wingspan. So that's a big biplane. So I got to get busy on that. I hope to have that ready for Bigfoot too. I got to get that built. So a 64-inch Dynaflight SE5A. Wow, no kidding. Is it an ARF kit, or is it a full build balsa box of sticks kit? Yeah, I've been looking at the Bighorn. I've been debating on buying it. It's pretty much the same plane as the T-Clip. And I have the T-Clip. That's a SIG plane. It's all balsa. I've got two of those. I've got a 40 size and a 60 size. And the reason I like the 60 size, it's got clear windows. The 40 size has monocoque windows, but the 60 size has clear windows in it. It's a beautiful airplane. Yeah, I love the T-clip. You know, it's Ferrari red and black. It's beautiful. What a gorgeous airplane. First time I saw one of those was at the other field, and I was like, oh my God, what is that? And he told me, so I went and looked it up. I think I got it from Tower. I bought the 40 size one I bought used. It was already built. I've flown it a bunch, but I need to touch up the monocoque. It's got a little bad spot on the horizontal stab. The black monocoque's peeling off, so I got to redo that. But other than that, it's fine. And then the 60 size is the kit. I bought that brand new from Tower, I believe. And yeah, beautiful airplane. Oh, you found it on Facebook, did you? Yeah, yeah. That's where I got my. I bought a Tucano. Tucano. That's what it is. I bought a Tucano, Black Horse Tucano, off of Facebook Marketplace. The guy had it in Orlando, and I bought it from him. That's what these new pilots are going in. 2 of them, anyway. Yeah, I'm going to put 2 of these pilots. You know, he had pilots in it that were really crappy pilots, but he put servos in their heads so their heads turned. And I don't know. I'm not going to do that right away. I might put the head turning thing in it later, but right now I'm just going to put the pilots in it. Yeah, I've got a couple of nitro planes I'm going to convert to gas, to electric. And then the rest of them, I don't know if I'll ever fly them. I don't know. I so much love this electric, so much more than the gas, that I'm just not really interested in doing gas. So I don't know if I'll ever fly those planes again. I still got a bunch of them, but I don't know that I'm going to fly them. I'm just too hooked on the electric. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. I really have to go to the bathroom. So thanks for coming. Great show, guys. Had lots of fun. Hope you did too. We had a lot going on tonight. Got a lot of things covered. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow night in the Zoom for those of you that Zoom, and the rest of you I'll probably see you Saturday night in Pilot Ryan's show. So until then, you guys all have a great night, and we'll catch you later. Good night.